Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It has been a minute. Been kind of busy. Stuff going on. A lot of exciting things happening. So, let's get into it. This is what I'm looking at. Looking at the SPX 500, right? So, we had a monthly break, right? So, that means to me, we got a lot of sellers momentum, right? Blue over red. So, I broke it down, drew the line here, and then broke it down to weekly. Go down the weekly. Okay, look left, right? We got some exhaustion here, so it's probably gonna come up to here, which matches up perfectly with 61.8. Plus, once we go down to the lower time frames, it's not really clear here. It's clear that we had an engulfing though, right? So let's go down a little bit lower. Alright, so now that we have that engulfing, if it comes to that pullback, right, looks like the pullback's coming to right here where it engulfed at. We got the 50%, or obviously which one we like, 61.8, the golden fib. Okay, and the projection for that will end up right at 61.8, which means that there's a lot of confluence in this area for reversal in this zone. This is a weekly slash monthly move, so it may take some time for it to completely turn around, give us a sell signal, but I'm ultimately looking to sell this going into the next couple weeks slash month. Okay, cool. Also, looking at XRP USD, right? Because if you guys see, yesterday was pretty huge, big deal, right? If you weren't watching it down here, if you look left on a higher time frame, you would know this right here was a perfect time to buy. You would have made a hell of a lot of money yesterday. It was a very good day yesterday. Okay, so you look here, look left, structure those clues, boom, boom. We got a massive double bottom now, which is beautiful. Got the engulfing, which is beautiful, and we're having the retest now, which is also beautiful. Okay, so waiting for this, decide what it's gonna do. I predict it's coming back down here. I just like where 71.8 matches up with this zone right here. So it comes back down here. I look to buy again, but if not, I'll probably wait until it crosses this. I don't really like 50%, but if it does it, it does it. I'd also suggest looking into Hideout or Ripple. Right, I've been looking at this recently, the past couple days. Some processes a little bit easier than others. This one was a pretty good one. Plus, it gives you like a guide. It was also made 3 months ago versus 11.7 1 year ago. Stuff like that. So you can watch them all, obviously. I'm not watching a 45-minute video; it's just too much for me. But you see, I've watched some other ones. So basically, buying it here, it's kind of like a short-term thing, but buying it and holding it on a platform such as Coinbase is going to be a lot different, and it makes your money kind of explode tenfold. Because as of right now, it only costs 31 cents to buy it, versus when it gets back up to where it was, if you would have had bought, let's say, $1,000 worth of Ripple at what, 25 cents, and then it exploded up to what, $3, you would have had quite the day. So just something to think about. That's something I'm looking into more so now. So I'm doing a little less time on the charts and a little more time waiting for the proper setups on pairs that are kind of meeting what I'm looking for. Okay, so I also got this one. I'm also watching. It did not do what Ripple did yesterday, which makes me kind of happy in a sense, because if you did miss that move yesterday, if you look left, you have all you really need to see happening right here, right? So if you get rid of this, boom, get rid of this, boom, okay, you know what happened here. You could draw your fibs out. Either way, don't matter, same shit. So 78.6, but we're going to go down to 1 hour, right? So what you can do is, we saw a break here for a sell, but go to a higher time frame. It's kind of just a retrace of the buy move, right? So we are now at 50% here as well. Like I said, what I like to wait for, 61.8. So if I get the 61.8 here, and I'm at the 78.6 on the daily, that's a pretty high confluence factor for me. Plus, if I drew a trend line, it would probably bounce right off 61.8 and go up from there. So I'm also watching Bitcoin. Reason being because look at what happened yesterday, right? Look at what happened yesterday. Let's go ahead and get into it. The dollar, okay? The dollar fell apart, right? So what that means to me is when I see the dollar fall apart, all of the currency pairs that have the dollar as a secondary pair, they've got some potential to move, right? So if we break this line here, let me go to the weekly. I mean, on the downward move, and the move we're in now, we're at the 60, we bounced off 61.8 and we're falling, right? So if we break this point here, I'm looking to go long on anything cross-related to the U.S. dollar. You know, I just don't see it doing anything special until it gets back down to here. If once it breaks all this, so yeah, man, I would definitely look into it. I know UCAD, we were looking at that. Had you gotten your position in, you know, you would have made hella money yesterday. I mean, let's just look at what it did. I mean, it was, boy, was it a great day yesterday. Look at that, smack, and then smack straight to the negative 61.8%, which means you made a hell of a lot of pips. This all happened in the span of 24 hours. I mean, 38.2, we love that entry level, 150 pips. And that's if you use one entry. If you use three, let's go. Okay, cool. So this is officially a downtrend for the CAD. No more retrace I'm looking for now. All you're looking for now is sells. The next pullback would either be here or here. So you can remove this. Take out your new fibs. Smack to here. Matches up what? 38.2. Structure leaves clues. 61.8. Structure leaves clues. So we're looking for these two zones for our entry points to go short again. Right? Cool. All right. So that's my time. If you guys want to do some other pairs, let me know. Other than that, peace.